Homework 40, how to find a latitude using Polaris. Example 1. So these two are examples. If Fred is at point A, what would Polaris look like in the sky for him? The angle, it would look like this. Polaris would be 15 degrees up in the sky if his latitude is 15 degrees north. So you see that comparison there? In this case, example 2, if Lily was standing at point B on Earth, the angle she'd observe between Polaris and the horizon would be 60 degrees, which is exactly equal to her latitude. Note, degrees north must be included in the latitude. That is key. Latitude gets degrees north. An angle measurement like math does not get degrees north. So therefore she's here and her latitude would be 60 degrees north. This is how high up in the sky would be. Okay, and it's those facts we're going to apply here. 1. Notice Herb's angle to Polaris. Draw a dot where Herb would be located on Earth. Label it H. Well, he sees it 15 degrees from the horizon. That's how high Polaris would be in a nighttime sky. His latitude is here. Therefore, I'm going to draw a dot anywhere on this line. Anywhere on 15 degrees north would work. Not south, but north. I'm going to draw it there. I'm going to label it H, and you should have something like that. Okay, so I'm trying to get through this quickly. 2. Ted's location on Earth is shown with a dot. Based on his latitude, drawing the angle he would record between the horizon and Polaris. So, 30 degrees north is where Ted is. So this angle here, draw it in, would be 30 degrees. 30 degrees north, 30 degree angle. See that? It gets very repetitive, but really want to get this in your head. So Lucy's angle is 45 between the horizon and Polaris. Draw on the dot where she'd be on Earth, label it L. Somewhere on 45 degrees north. Anywhere on here. Anywhere on this line. This is the 45, so anywhere on there. And it could be there. I'll draw it right here, and I'm going to label it L very clearly. That is L. That's number 3. 4. Notice Jessica's angle is 60 degrees. She sees Polaris 60 degrees up in the sky. Draw a dot where she could be located on Earth. Label it J. I know it has to be on 60 degrees north. Somewhere on this line right here. 60 degrees north. It kind of goes off right there. Somewhere right there. Anywhere on that line. I will draw it here. And what am I labeling it? J for Jessica. Right there. J. Okay? Ed is standing at the North Pole, 90 degrees north. On the diagram below, draw how you would see Polaris in the sky. Label the angle between the horizon and Polaris with the proper number of degrees. Ed would see Polaris, if he was there, directly overhead. So I'm going to draw it in right there. I'm going to label it Polaris. And I'm going to do this. And notice the 90 degree angle would be like that. Okay. Let's keep going. Next one, another example. Okay. Same basic, similar basic thing. Jill's at 52 degrees north latitude, and you can tell her altitude of Polaris from the horizon is 52 degrees. Don't forget to include the north. Latitude gets a north. Again, angle does not get a north. So that's key. What's the latitude of the 3 houses? So this general area here, the Polaris is 30 degrees up. It would be 30 degrees north. Bob, in this case here, doesn't really show the horizon in there, but it tells you it's 20 degrees above the horizon, so this angle would be 20 degrees. Therefore, his latitude is 20 degrees north. And 8, right in the angle between the horizon and Polaris for each location. A is at, I got to really kind of look, for 60 degrees north, B is at 45, C is at 30, D is at 15. Again, if you measure the angle of Polaris in a nighttime sky, A is going to be equal to your latitude. A would be 60 degrees north. B is 45 degrees north. C is 30 degrees north. D is 15 degrees. This whole line here is 15 degrees. 15 degrees north. Now, I made a mistake. That's often I'm trying to go quickly here. I need to write in the angle. It should not have the north. I got to cross those out. I'm going to cross those out. It should definitely not have the north, and you get marked wrong. See, it just shows that these mistakes happen when you go quickly and don't read very thoroughly. So it needs to just be a degrees, no north, because you're doing angle. Be careful of that. I apologize for that mistake. So what I do want to point out is this. Let's go on to the back. Example, based on the altitude of Polaris, past latitude is 23.5. So in this case, here you got to look. Sometimes these diagrams that are listed on there. Now, it's kind of 0.5. I wouldn't hold you too much to it, but they drew it very exactly. So this right here, the angle would be 23.5, And this is another way we measure it, like pretend there's like a hemisphere and there's, you know, the angle measurements, 22.5 degrees. So Kate's latitude, if you were to look, it's right, it is 40 degrees up. So this angle here, they're saying is 40 degrees. Therefore, our latitude is 40 degrees north. Sue, and again, we'll draw this, and the 60's on there. So this angle is 60 degrees. Therefore, Polaris, the latitude would be 60 degrees north. And this must have the north on there. Must have the north, must have the north on there. And Phil is located at 15 degrees north. It tells you the latitude. Draw in where Polaris would appear to Phil. Label it Polaris. So 15 degrees. I'm going to label it like right in the middle there. And I'm going to label it Polaris. Okay? So, kind of practice on this. And that's for you, how to find latitude using Polaris. I'm Mr. Gaz, for all the people at Gazdoni Productions. Thank you for watching.